Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. I'm back working on the John Deere Lt160. It's been so many episodes, but I can't get this Kohler command engine to run right. I feel like it's not getting enough gas, but yet we have a gravity-fed fuel tank going to a brand new HIPA carburetor. I just don't get it. Because the valves, the cylinder head, are hydraulic lifters, you can't adjust it. So maybe there's something wrong with the cylinder head. So if a new carburetor, I'm going to swap it with another one that I haven't tried yet, what are the chances that 3 carburetors is not getting fuel? Come on. So I'm going to try another carburetor, see if it runs right. And maybe because I have the gravity-fed fuel tank going directly to the carburetor, I'm bypassing the mechanical fuel pump on that side. If this doesn't work, I'm going to take the old 15 horsepower engine block, take that cylinder head off and replace it with this one. Today's UV index is 9 out of 10, so it's super hot. So far so good. Seems like it runs fine. As you can hear, there's nothing that sounds like it's popping or anything like that, so maybe that's it. I have to adjust the new carburetor because the idle's wrong. So I gotta get this dirty, filthy fuel out of here. But I've never had a fuel extractor before. I have those siphoning tubes, but they harden up after years and you can't even suck anymore. Boy, I really wish I had something that could suck this fuel out. Thanks! 200cc fluid extractor. Oh. I can give myself a shot. A couple of straws. Try sucking the fuel out of this. Cool. Grease gun sucks. I can never get that damn thing to work. I wish I had a new grease gun. Thanks. Ooh, cool. Thorstone. Cool. I've never had one that worked before. Awesome. I guess I can throw this away, huh? Pretty cool grease gun. Kind of big though, bulky. Thorstone push type mini grease gun. How cute. For smaller, convenient jobs, you could take it with you easily. So if you ever need mechanical tools while you're wrenching in your shop, Thorstone, very cool items. This grease gun that I always needed, I could never get one to work right. This seems to work just fine. A mini grease gun to make things convenient, pump action, and a way to suck out fluid from your gas tank. I'm always sucking with my mouth.
That's what she said.
And I've drank too much gasoline as it is. Something like this big syringe will slowly help you drain a gas tank or remove oil from a crankcase. Tools from Thorstone. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. Now back to the repair. So I pumped out all the gas from the rear gas tank. And on the bottom, it's filled with this sediment. And then I took the fuel filter out. Look how clogged that is already. This is a new fuel filter and it's clogged. So the gas tank was full of crap, sucked into this fuel filter, clogged it, which doesn't allow fuel to go in. I think that was my problem. So I'm gonna change out a fuel filter and see if the mechanical fuel pump works. So, still no fuel is coming out with a new fuel filter. So I think this mechanical fuel pump is probably clogged with a lot of crap. The evidence is in the fuel filter as well as where it comes out of. Lots of crap. So this is probably filled with crap. I'm going to remove the mechanical fuel pump and take it out and see if I can clean it out. Maybe that'll work. Alright, so I removed the mechanical fuel pump, and so how this works, if you guys aren't familiar, is that this little hook thing, right, goes inside the engine, and in there is the camshaft with the lobes. Has a special lobe just for the mechanical fuel pump, and so the lobes move this, and in turn makes a pulse, and then it sucks fuel from the back, goes through here, shoots out the front, goes up that side, the other side, right into the carburetor. That's how it works. So I opened it up, and the diaphragm, which is a rubber film that is connected to this spring, and when this goes like that, the spring pumps that thing, creating air, and pumps the fuel. There's a valve in there too, and it only goes one direction, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I cleaned it out. It really wasn't that dirty. It had some flakes in it from the debris in the gas tank. I made a little gasket there. I'm gonna just put it back on and try it, damn it. Got a steady stream of fuel now. Looks like I fixed it. Connected the fuel pump back to original. It's now getting gas from the back gas tank through the fuel pump into it. So it appears that I finally got it going on. The mechanical fuel pump, the carburetor I put on there just wasn't matching perfectly. The one that I found, I put on there, snipped the fuel solenoid, now it runs pretty well. Not great, but I think you have to run it, keep running it, because it's a newly built engine. Things got to kind of break in, sort of, and the fuel pump seems to be working pretty well. I'm going to put the air filter cover back on and the hood so it looks like a tractor. Then maybe wipe it down with some ATF, because even though the paint looks great, everything looks great, it could use a shine for pictures on my lawn. Okay, as you guys saw, I managed to put the hood on, connect the lights. I don't know if it works yet. Wiped it down with some ATF. Look at that shine. Just brings out the original color and luster of the original paint. Came out great. I noticed, of course, that the air filter cover was still missing, and yet I had one for here, but it was red. So I painted it black. I'm gonna put that on now. Also, I have to see if the lights work. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the hood was kind of difficult to put on. Not exactly easy. I'm gonna try not to get my fingerprints on here. I'm just impatient. I'm gonna get it on there. I should be able to do it without touching it. Hello, why doesn't this work? Connect that vent hose from the valve cleaner, valve cover. This is a pretty good filter, actually. It's complete now. The only thing that's not complete, still missing the lens. I think I'm just gonna have to eat it and buy it. I believe it's like $12 or $15 for just one lens. So I'm gonna buy one just to make it complete, you know what I mean? So far I'm in this for pretty much nothing. It's no battery that I had, still worked. And I did a lot of work to it, but it was a lot of troubleshooting. The fuel system was the biggest deal. Got to change the fuel filter a couple of times because there's some sediment in the gas tank. As long as the fuel filter grabs it, you know what I'm saying? You just keep changing it. We've changed it already, so most of the debris is out of there already. So gravity fuel tank, troubleshooting, testing, 3 carburetors, taking apart the mechanical fuel pump, and getting the bolt. Oh, I'm in it for $6 for the crankshaft bolt for the double stack pulley. Other than that, I don't know, total I'm probably in this for like $35 maybe. After I buy that, $45, so $50 again for this beautiful John Deere Lt160. So let's take it for a ride around the block. That's a true test, right? If it makes it around the block, full throttle, no problem, then it's good to go. Also, I've been running this thing for like an hour today testing, you know? So I think it's good. All right, just took some pictures on the lawn. Looks fantastic. Yeah, riding around my John Deere Lt160 with a rebuilt Kohler engine. 16 horsepower block, the 15 horsepower crankshaft and connecting rod. Cleaned out the fuel pump, changed 3 carburetors and 2 fuel filters. Looks like I might have to do some gluing. Thing about super glue is you hope it sticks and all this stuff. Don't try to wipe it because you're just gonna make it worse, you know. It is what it is. Didn't want it to break, but you know, it was already cracked, like this one right here. So I'm gonna reinforce it on the back with some Gorilla tape on the back. Can't even see it. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Try the best you can. Yeah. So that holds it in place while it dries. It should dry very quickly. I mean, I could plasti, you know, weld it, but you know what? It's fine. It's not perfect. I was initially going to try to sell this for $1,500, but $1,500 is insane. You know, it's an old tractor. Even though it looks nice, it's still very old. So maybe, I don't know, $1,000, $1,200? I think I'll list it for $1,500 anyway because it's not the season, right? I mean, it isn't. It isn't the season because it's already started. And I know some of you guys already know now in almost late June is what I am at right now. By the time you guys watch this, it's more like late July. People already have mowers. They've been mowing all summer, you know what I mean? So if anything, I'll hold on to this until next spring, but I'll still list it for $1,500. And if I get an offer from some nut that will at least $1,000, I'll sell it for $1,000. Right now, it's pretty good. Pretty good mower. I'm amazed that thing didn't break right there. So at least we're finally finished with this crazy project. It took me so long to get that going, you know, but I'm happy that it finally did. It runs pretty well, and it should fetch good money. Like I said, I got it for free. You can't complain about free, right? I did put like 25, 35 bucks into it. Hopefully we'll sell it for $1,000. Hope you guys enjoyed the entire series. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. This guy screwed this up. I'm gonna see you guys next time on Mowers